Judy, myself, Dave, Grandma, and Renee.
Way up north, to Alaska. Way up north, to Alaska. North to Alaska, to go north for Russia's own. North to Alaska, to go north for Russia's own. Big Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below. He talked to his team of huskies as he mushed on through the snow, with the northern lights a-running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901, where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, they go north to Russia's own. Way up north, way up north. North to Alaska, they go north to Russia's own. North to Alaska, to go north to Russia's own. George turned to Sam with his gold in his hand. Said, Sam, you're looking at a lonely, lonely man. I'd trade all the gold that's buried in this land for one small band of gold to place on sweet little Jenny's hand. 'Cause a man needs a woman to love him all the time. Remember, Sam, a true love is so hard to find. I'd build for my Jenny a honeymoon home below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome, where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's own. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's own. Way up north, way up north, way up north.
Jim found gold in Bonanza Creek in 1896. Within a year, the Seattle Post screamed, "Go, go, go, get rich." 100,000 miners headed north to Alaska to brave the ice and cold. But more got paid by the White Pass line than those who ever found gold. In '97, the only way inland was to climb up Chilkoot Pass. Each miner had to carry up a ton of supplies before the Mounties would let them pass. Sir Thomas Tancred and old Michael Heaney shook hands in a Skagway bar to build them a railroad and send off the miners in the seat of a railway car. It took 30,000 workers and 1,000,000 pounds of powder just to lay 100-mile track. 35 men, 3,000 horses went to work and never came back, rising more than half a mile through the mountains and the glaciers, bringing back those sacks of gold. That shiny steam engine and the narrow gauge cars of the White Pass Railroad. They swung from ropes on cold granite mountains as they built them a wooden bridge, blasted off sections of solid rock walls, carving tunnels through the ridge. The thunder and the roar would echo through the valleys as the sides of those mountains fell. And he cried out, give me dynamite enough, I'll build you a track to hell. It took 30,000 workers and 1,000,000 pounds of powder just to lay 100-mile of track. 35 men, 3,000 horses went to work and never came back. Rising more than half a mile through the mountains and the glaciers, bringing back those sacks of gold. That shiny steam engine and the narrow gauge cars of the White Pass Railroad. Now the gold's all gone, there's no more miners, but the rail still runs there. You can ride between the cars, watch eagles fly as you roll past moose and bear. A majestic sight, but just hold on tight when the bridge breaks neath your weight. You hardly knowed what the miners saw in the days of '98. It took 30,000 workers and 1,000,000 pounds of powder just to lay 100-mile of track. 35 men, 3,000 horses went to work and never came back. Rising more than half a mile through the mountains and the glaciers, bringing back those sacks of gold. That shiny steam engine and the narrow gauge cars of the White Pass Railroad. That shiny steam engine and the narrow gauge cars of the White Pass Railroad.
Every time I hear a whistle whine from a lonesome locomotive coming down the line, it carries my mind away to another place and time, when train traveling across the land was the only way to fly. Am I a fool to think it glamorous? Boxcarring like a hobo, it must have been rough, but a simpler way of life is what it really means to me. When we weren't so dependent on money to be free. I hear you, train, are you traveling my way? Won't you let me ride your rails right back to yesterday? Who knows what I could see from that old time machine? But there you go again, train traveling. There you go again, train traveling. I'm lying on a rotten wooden floor, smell yesterday's whiskey, here rattling at the door. A railroad man looking for me, I'm scared as I can be. I open my eyes and realize it's just another dream. I hear you, train, are you traveling my way? Won't you let me ride your rails right back to yesterday? Who knows what I could see from that old time machine? But there you go again, train traveling. Yeah, there you go again, train traveling. Train, are you traveling my way? Won't you let me ride your rails right back to yesterday? Who knows what I could see from that old time machine? Oh, but there you go again, train traveling. Yeah, there you go again, train traveling. There you go again, train traveling.